Hey everybody, it is Adrienne, and today is a very real life story time because some real life shit happened. I was going through some real life shit that led up to how and why I moved out of my last apartment so abruptly. And yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, I told you that I would tell you all once I did move. So I moved now. So here's the story time. Here's the tea time. I'm ready to let it all out and let you guys know what I did because I'm bad. Oh well. Anyway, guys, here we go. Okay, guys. So what happened was a very real life situation. I had gotten behind in my rent, and this situation basically was an eviction process. It was the starting of an eviction, okay, which is why I winded up going to court. And guys, it's like a two-part eviction, okay? Because the first time I went to court was on my mother's birthday, and that was December 11th. And I basically was told by the judge that either I could move on my own accord, okay, in 2 weeks, which would be the 21st of December, and not have an eviction attached to my name, okay, on my own, guys, or leave the next day by the sheriffs, by the way of the sheriffs, putting my things out, which, no, that was not going to be an option. No. That couldn't be an option. So I had to go with the latter option, and I picked, okay, I'll be out of the apartment. I will clear it out by the 21st of December, and I'll just move. You know, nobody wants an eviction attached to their name, guys. You know, when that happens, you really can't move anywhere, you know, without having that, that issue. So you don't want that. You don't want that. So I decided, okay, I will just leave. No problem. All right? Okay. What happened when I went to court? I found out it was dismissed. The eviction was dismissed, guys. It's a partial dismissal. And I say that because, like I say, it's a two-part eviction. I had to go to court the first time, and I still have to go back to court January the 22nd, okay, on my grandmother's birthday. First I had to go on my mom's birthday, December 11th. Now I have to go January the 22nd on my grandmother's birthday. Isn't that ironic? But anyway, guys, yeah, I gotta go back. So once I go back, then it'll be totally dismissed. And I do have the paperwork, guys, from court that says the first causes of action is dismissed. You can see that right there. Right here, guys. Look where my finger is. Read that line. The first cause of action is dismissed. And you see that date right there. All right. Okay. So when I go back on this date, this is where my finger is, guys. 122. That is when the total eviction will be dismissed. Okay? So while this was going on, guys, it made it really tough for me to find an apartment. It made it tough for me because even though the judge said that, there would not be an eviction on my name, it showed up as an eviction. When you CCAT my name, it would show up as an eviction. Even though when you would look further, it would say dismissed, but it still showed up as an eviction, which is some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit because you cannot move anywhere. if you are applying to different rental properties and you go and fill out the application and it's saying that an eviction is there, what the fuck is the point of the judge telling me that it's not going to show up? That was real stupid. Like, why even tell me that? You know, it was irrelevant. Just because it does say dismissed on it, still showed up as an eviction. So, yeah, that was some bull. Anyway, yeah, it was anyway, guys, to sum it all up, I just got to take my butt, make sure I'm in court, okay, on the 22nd of January to get the second half dismissed and then let that be over with. Obviously, because I'm in somewhere else. I'm in a new place, a better place. But I'm going to get into that. Going back, okay, to this eviction. All right. After I left court, well, while I was in court, the property management where I was living before, their attorney was there. And he basically let me know that it was up to the management to work with me if they wanted to accept payment plans from me, you know, to get caught up with the back rent, you know, that was up to them, that all of this could just be dropped. And that if the manager or the owner wanted to do that, to let him know and to send him an email, you know, letting him know that. And it could have been handled that way. But because of the situation with me and the on-site manager not getting along, the end result was me leaving. Because I had offered the owner $1,000 up front to get caught up and make payments, you know, payment plans every week until I got caught up, guys. She refused it. She brought up the restraining order. In case I didn't mention that, which I probably didn't. I think in another video I did. But the building manager basically had gotten a restraining order put on me. Okay. We had gotten into it several times inside of the building, arguing, calling each other all types of names, going in on each other, guys. We had gotten into it outside of the building, calling each other all kind of names, going in on each other all outside, okay? People walking by looking, I mean, causing a scene, both of us. I admit my part because I'm not a punk. I admit my part. But one time we got into it inside, okay? My man was there and I snapped. Basically, you know, I waited for him to come down them steps. And when I heard him coming down, I ran to the door. I flung it open. And I was like, dude, if it's anything you need to say to me, you say it to me. And I got my fingers pointed. And my nails happened to be on his eyelashes like this, y'all. So my nails was on his eyelashes because I'm trying to antagonize this bitch. I'm trying to push him. So I had my nails on his lashes like this. And he was like, because my guy, naturally, he eased behind me. You know, he came up out that apartment. I mean, I'm in drama. I'm in conflict with somebody. So, yeah, he right behind me, of course. So, it kind of just went from that. But that's like the only physical part I can say that happened, that I put my, you know, my nails on his lashes. But he filed a restraining order saying, you know, for abuse, which I ain't never get to hit the man or nothing. I wanted to, but I didn't want to catch a case. But I was on my way. Had I stayed there, I definitely would have caught a case, because I personally think the man was gay. Nothing wrong with that. But I just think he wanted to be me or female, you know, too much. And, you know, I did make a comment one time when he had to go into my apartment, like telling him not to steal my earrings and, you know, don't steal none of my stuff. I said it. Yeah, I did. And I meant it. So, you know, yeah, I would say shit, you know, because I got a slick mouth. And I knew he couldn't stand me. I couldn't stand him. So we couldn't stand each other. Hey, you know. So the end result, guys, came down to me just having to leave because me and this man couldn't get along. That's what happened. So basically, I'm in a much better place. Obviously, you see how fast I found my new place. It's way bigger. It's way better. It's just better. That's it. So guys, yeah, that's what happened. You know, to shorten the little story time up a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's why I had to move so abruptly, so quickly. Shit happens. Shit happens. That's it. Okay, guys, I am going to insert a small clip of me showing that the old apartment is cleaned out. I just want to show you guys how well I cleaned that damn apartment out. Okay, I don't think I swept and mopped the kitchen floor. But that's it. As far as leaving any furniture or anything in there, I cleaned it out. So I just want y'all to see that, you know, because I'm going to show that same little video to the judge in case they try to say it was any type of damage or anything like that. You know how that is, because that's what they're going to be checking for when I go back to court on my final court date. They're going to be checking for any property damage and all that. So, yeah, and I want you guys as my audience and as my witnesses to see that I cleaned it out and I did it accordingly. So, all right, guys. Okay, it is December 21st. This is apartment 202, which Adrienne Stevens has vacated. I am coming in. This is the living room, and it's clean. Okay, clean. This is the front closet. It is clean. Okay. The other front closet, that stuff was already here. Okay, walking into the dining room. Clean. Okay, walking into the kitchen. Oops, sorry, the bathroom. Somewhat clean. If it's not, y'all can clean it up a little bit more. All right. Bedroom. Y'all can put that attachment back up there. Other than that, it's clean in the bedroom. Clean closet. Clean. Clean. Okay, going into the kitchen. All right. Y'all can sweep and mop the floor yourselves. That's the only thing I didn't do. Okay. Everything else done. Cabinets and stuff cleaned out. All that done. Okay. Whole apartment is clean, people. So no damages, none that I can see. So whoever's gonna exaggerate any damages or whatever, I don't know, but this apartment looks pretty good to me.